Have you ever felt tired of your own inconsistency? You wake up with good intentions, today, I'll change, but by night, you feel drained, guilty, or disappointed again. We often think that discipline is punishment, something that restricts us or steals our freedom. But what if it's not punishment at all? What if discipline is actually the bridge that leads you to peace and purpose, the quiet strength that heals the noise inside you? Today, we're going to explore why discipline isn't about pressure or control, it's about self-respect, inner calm, and emotional heal. When life feels chaotic, it's not just because you're busy, it's because you've lost rhythm. You wake up already tired, rush through the day, and feel like everything's happening to you instead of through you. That restlessness isn't just physical, it's emotional clutter. And discipline is what brings that clutter into order. It's not about control, it's about clarity. When you start giving your days a small pattern, waking up at a set time, having a moment of stillness before screens, planning instead of reacting, something inside you softens. Your mind stops feeling attacked by time. You begin to breathe between moments instead of running through them. Discipline creates predictability, and predictability brings peace. It's not punishment, it's self-respect in motion. You finally stop chasing balance and start building it, one quiet decision at a time. Emotions can pull you in every direction. One message can lift your mood, another can break it. Without emotional discipline, you live at the mercy of external events. True strength isn't reacting fast, it's responding with wisdom. Emotional discipline doesn't mean you suppress feelings, it means you give them direction. You notice the storm but don't become it. When you pause before replying, breathe before judging, you take back power. That pause is self-control wrapped in compassion. Over time, this restraint becomes freedom, freedom from overreacting, from saying what you don't mean, from losing yourself in temporary emotions. Life doesn't calm down because circumstances change, it calms down because you do. We often underestimate the damage caused by breaking promises to ourselves. Every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I'll try again next week," and don't follow through, a small piece of self-trust fades away. It's not laziness, it's disappointment that quietly grows inside you. Discipline is the bridge that repairs that trust. When you keep even one small promise, reading a few pages, showing up for your walk, choosing calm instead of reaction, your inner voice starts believing you again. That belief becomes strength. You no longer depend on external approval to feel accomplished because you're proving your own consistency. Discipline isn't about big leaps, it's about gentle, repeated alignment with your values. The peace that follows comes from knowing that your word means something, even to yourself. It's self-respect built one quiet act at a time. Regret is one of the heaviest emotions we carry, and it rarely comes from failure, it comes from avoidance. The things we delay eventually turn into the things we mourn. Discipline protects you from that pain. It's not a burden, it's a shield. When you choose to start now, no matter how imperfectly, you give yourself the gift of momentum. Motivation is temporary, but discipline creates motion even when the heart resists. The more you act, the lighter guilt becomes, and the clearer your purpose feels. It's not about perfection, it's about refusing to keep yourself stuck. Each consistent effort dissolves a bit of the weight you've carried, transforming hesitation into healing. Many people think peace is about stillness, doing nothing, escaping noise, or detaching from responsibility. But real peace isn't silence, it's alignment. It's the calm that arrives when your actions match your intentions. Discipline doesn't restrict peace, it creates it. When your mind knows what needs to be done and you follow through, it stops arguing with itself. You no longer waste energy battling indecision or guilt. That structure brings relief. Ask yourself each morning, what one thing will make me feel lighter tonight? Then simply do that. Peace isn't built in grand gestures, it grows through ordinary discipline, keeping your space clean, finishing the task you've delayed, showing up when you don't feel like it. These acts don't drain you, they organize your spirit. The more consistent you become, the quieter your inner world grows. Discipline is deeply connected with faith and patience, because both require steadiness when results are invisible. You water a seed daily even when nothing sprouts, trusting that growth is happening beneath the surface. That's what disciplined living feels like, showing up even when there's no applause, no visible reward. It's believing that small, honest effort never goes to waste. Each consistent action builds unseen strength, a kind of spiritual muscle that holds you steady when life tests you. Patience without structure drifts, and faith without effort fades. Discipline binds both together. When you stay consistent through uncertainty, you're not controlling outcomes, you're aligning with divine timing, trusting that peace grows in persistence. Discipline doesn't just live in routines or habits, it shows up in how you treat people and manage priorities. It's the quiet strength behind saying no when something drains your peace. It's in how you choose to respond instead of react when someone tests your patience. Emotional discipline in relationships means you don't chase validation or explain yourself endlessly to be understood. You learn that your calm is more powerful than any argument. At work, discipline becomes integrity, meeting deadlines, respecting time, and following through even when no one notices. That consistency speaks louder than promises. It tells the world that you can be trusted, that your word has weight. And when you stop trying to please everyone, you begin to please your own conscience. Discipline becomes dignity, the art of living by principles, not pressure. Purpose doesn't arrive like a revelation, it reveals itself through repetition. You don't find purpose by waiting for inspiration, you build it through discipline. Each time you show up, even in small tasks, you shape the person you're meant to be. Purpose hides in the ordinary, waiting for consistency to uncover it. When you respect small responsibilities, you create the foundation for bigger opportunities. Discipline gives your life direction, and direction gives your life meaning. Over time, you realize that purpose isn't a destination, it's the peace that grows from showing up every day with sincerity. It's the quiet satisfaction of knowing you're aligned with something greater than convenience or comfort. So, remember this, discipline isn't punishment. It's love in action. It's how you protect your peace, shape your future, and walk in purpose. You're not being hard on yourself, you're being kind to the person you're becoming. Stay steady, stay patient, and trust that peace will meet you halfway. Share your thoughts below. How are you rebuilding discipline in your life today? Because your journey toward peace and purpose doesn't start someday. It starts now.